Starting lineups will be probably the same. He's trying to get a steady starting lineup, get him a good rotation going here on who he wants to play. And
good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the East Kentucky Expo Center for game number 4 of the Appalachian Wireless Classic. Let's meet tonight's starting lineups. First, our guests on the scoreboard, the Knights of Kentucky Christian University. Starting at guard, a 6'2" and sophomore from Bowling Green, Kentucky, number 2, Justin Robinson. At guard, a 6'2" sophomore from Bowling Green, number 3, Austin Robinson. At guard, a 6' sophomore from Paintsville, Kentucky, number 5, Mason Blair. At guard, a 6'1" junior from Augusta, Kentucky, number 15, Crawford Owens. At forward, a 6'8" freshman from Boston, Massachusetts, number 35, Duran Lingond. And the head coach of Kentucky Christian, Akeem Scott.
And that's the visiting team being introduced. And we're about ready now for the UPIKE Bears. As waiting on everybody to get in their positions here.
And now, your University of Pikeville Bears. At guard, a 5'10" junior from Kermit, West Virginia, number 3, Jakes Parsley. At guard, a 6'5" senior from Brooklyn, New York, number 4, Javian Dela Cruz. At forward, a 6'5" sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, number 12, Darrell Dominic. At forward, a 6'6" junior from Kilgore, Texas, number 15, Xavier Gowana. And at forward, a 6'8" junior from Ripley, West Virginia, number 33, Luke Leahy. The Bears. UPIKE is led by head coach Kelly Wells.
And there's your starting lineups here for tonight as the Bears set to take on the Knights of Kentucky Christian. Knights used to be a Mid-South Conference team, but I think they've moved down to Division II maybe, as we're going to try to get some live stats for you here if possible to keep up with what's going on here tonight. But the Bears looking to go to 3-0 here on the early season, get everything started again. And looking to see, and nope, probably just have to wait on them to run stats to us. Of course, we've got the big scoreboards here at the Expo Center for the UPIKE Bears. Be able to keep up with that somewhat for you, as it'll be Luke Leahy jumping center for the Bears, and Dominic King for the, nope, sorry, wrong one. 15 is Owens Crawford. No, it's 35, sorry. Lingood. And the ball be fought for, picked up by the Bears, going back the other way. Dela Cruz on the paint, messes it, tipped up, no good, tipped up by Leahy, and it's a basket, so Leahy makes it 2-0 Bears to start the ball game. And here come the Knights bringing it up the floor. They'll get it over to Robinson. Mason Blair back over to Robinson now. Blair, the three-point shooter out there for KCU. Blair, back it goes to Crawford. Crawford gives it up. Owens Crawford looking. Wants to take it on the drive and goes under the basket. Passes underneath, and we're going to have a foul on the shot. And the foul may be on Gowana. Nope. 33, Luke Leahy, the 6'8" junior from Ripley, West Virginia. That'll be the first foul of the ball game. And at the line it will be Lagond. And he's got 2 shots coming. That was a foul into active shooting. The first one's good. And he'll have one more. It's a 1-point ball game here, just underway, under a minute played here. Second free throw is no good. Rebound comes off to Dominic, and he'll give it up to Chase Parsley. Man-to-man defense out there by the Knights, they go inside to Darrell Dominic. Dominic gives it up, and putting it in is Dela Cruz. Back the other way, they get it into the front court to Robinson. Robinson keeps it. Thought he was going to give it to Mason Blair, but he'll bring it over on the left side, puts up the three. It's short. Rebound, Dela Cruz, but he loses it, but it'll be picked up by Parsley in a struggle. No-look pass, and missing the dunk. That time is Darrell Dominic. This time he'll lay it in off the glass to make up for it with the rebound. 6-1, UPIKE coming back the other way again. Crawford wants to drive, gives it up in the corner. There's a three. No, rebound picked up and put back up by Crawford, in and out and back in. Owen Crawford makes it a three-point ball game down under seat. Lehue puts it in. Nice little hook shot by Luke Lehue on the right-hand side of the basket, sorry. Out top with it again is Crawford. Pikeville in that switching man-to-man. Crawford dribbles around, tries to go inside again. Shot up and good. Liggend on the shot. And here comes Pikeville back the other way. Chase Parsley. Lehue, top of the key. Gawana looking inside. Gawana pulls up for a three. It's in and out. No good. Rebound Robinson for the Knights. Robinson will bring it into the front court. It'll be picked up by Gawana. And they'll kick it back outside. Faking the shot was Crawford, and he's going to get fouled. That'll be on Dominic. So Darrell Dominic picks up his first foul. Darrell is a sophomore from Cincinnati, Ohio, 6'5". Number 23 is Stanley Perrin, a 6'9" senior from Brooklyn, New York. There's the drive and the basket by Owen Crawford. Back the other way, Dela Cruz takes it to the rack. He's fouled. He'll have two shots coming his way. And that foul will be on Justin Robinson. Robinson is 6'2", sophomore from Bowling Green, Kentucky, for the KCU Knights. Dela Cruz at the free throw line for a pair. First one's good. 9-7 lead for the Bears. 17:20 to go here in the first half. And back out top at the free throw line. Shot up by Dela Cruz. This one's good as well. So 10-7 lead now for the Bears, and quickly coming back the other way is Owens Crawford. Gives it up to Robinson. Mason Blair trying to come up, and he brings it back out top. He's probably had that battle a few times out there with Chase Parsley in practice here at UPIKE. Trying to put up the three inside, backing his way in, turnaround shot. No good by Liggend. And quickly back the other way, here comes Pikeville. There is the drive by Dela Cruz, lays it in. Dela Cruz with 6 points. And KCU turns it over. Jazz Parker will check in for the Bears. Let's see, looking at the scoreboard, let's see, I don't see Dela Cruz up there, so I'll find him here in a minute. Coming back the other way, Chase Parsley. Dela Cruz has 6 points for the Bears. Parker shot no good. Rebound Robinson. He runs it down. We'll try to go a little one-on-one with Chase Parsley. Parsley knocks the ball loose. Dela Cruz tips it ahead to himself. He's going to come up with the dunk, and he has 8 points. And the Bear lead is 14-7 with 16:18 to go here in the first half. Back out front with it now is Robinson. Austin Robinson. We got two of them. And there's Justin Robinson with it. Justin Robinson, top of the key. Pulls up for a three-pointer. It's good. 14-10 now. 15:55 to go in the half. Back the other way, Chase Parsley. Parsley to Gawana. Pikeville will restart their offense, top of the key. Gawana thought he might pull up from a three from that distance, but he drives and throws it away. Steal, here comes Liggend back the other way. And out top with the drive is Owens Crawford. Shot off the glass, way off, no good. Rebound comes off to Stanley Perrin, and here come the Bears. Parker going to take it all the way down, has it blocked out of bounds with the foul. Ligon picks up the foul, his first, team second. That'll put Parker at the line to shoot a pair. Pikeville leads it 14-10. Jazz Parker's a 5'10 junior from Kingstree, South Carolina for the Bears at the free throw line. He's got 2 shots coming. The officials waiting to get everybody set here. And Jazz Parker puts the first one up. It's good. One more coming his way as we'll see another substitution come in. For 24, Javante Carlton, a 6'4 guard, a senior from Richmond, California. And he will take give Javian Dela Cruz a little breather here. Second free throw is good. It's 16-10 UPIKE. Bears shooting well from the free throw line here to start the game. And back the other way now is Austin Robinson. And we have an illegal pick. And that is Kyle Browning, a 6'1 freshman from Harts, West Virginia for KCU. And now for the Bears. It'll be Parker bringing it into the front court. Jazz Parker puts it on the floor. Gets it back out top to Guana just inside the free throw line circle. Makes it 18-10, and Guana gets his first basket of the game. Out top, Mason Blair, who's been held scoreless so far, gives it up. Back out top, that's Robinson. Robinson for the three. That's Justin Robinson. And it's 18-13. Pikeville by 5. KCU put up points, like Kelly said. They put up 95 against Richmond. Or against Eastern in Richmond, sorry. Oh, nice drive by Parker, but he got too far in the basket, nowhere to go. Here's a 2-on-2 break. Nice pass. Robinson shot blocked, but there'll be a foul on Guana. And it was a nice pass that time by Mason Blair. So number 2, Justin Robinson, a 6'2 sophomore from Bowling Green, Kentucky. And in Austin, Robinson is a 6'2 sophomore from Bowling Green, Kentucky. I'm assuming they may be twin brothers. Just throwing that out there for people. Free throw is up and good. Justin Robinson makes the first one. And he'll have one more shot coming. 18-14 lead for the Bears. 14-22 to go here in the first half. Robinson takes his time. And the second one is good by Austin Robinson. Or Justin Robinson, sorry. Back the other way now, Pikeville. Top of the key, they'll give it up to Dela Cruz, who's into the ball game. That's in his range, obviously. And Dela Cruz going to be fouled by Mason Blair. Mason Blair, the sophomore, 6-foot guard from Paintsville, Kentucky, played at Johnson Central. Also played here at UPIKE last season and transferred. Bears will throw it inbounds. Go down to Dela Cruz in the corner, and he has it knocked away. So it'll be Pikeville ball out of bounds. Dela Cruz will be the man triggering the play in from the sideline. Tries to go down underneath, and that's a nice job by Darrell Dominic. Dominic just backed his way in, put it up over the smaller man for the basket. That's 4 for him today. There's it was a drive by Austin Robinson. Give him 2 on the night. Back the other way. Parker gives it up. Looked like Chase was going to throw. Nope. Then throws it away. Trying to get it down to Dela Cruz. Forced that one a little bit. Put it right into the hands of Austin Robinson. Go inside. Shot up and good by Ligon on the basket. We've got a 30-second timeout. We'll just stay right here with it as Kelly Wells calling a timeout. It's a 1-point ball game, 20-19. 13:26 to go here in the first quarter. Kelly Wells trying to get the defense dialed up a little bit here against these Knights from Kentucky Christian. They can shoot the basketball. They're definitely outside shooters. They've hit a couple of threes at least tonight. We'll get some stats for you here later on, maybe. As looking to see how this one's going to work out for the Bears. As they come back out of the timeout. Same lineup that went into the break. Actually, no, I think we have a substitution coming in. Javante Carlton into the ball game, and I believe Chase Parsley went out. So you got Gowana, Parker, Dominic, and they get it to Dominic out top. Pike, we're going to work it around, try a little bit of high-low there. De La Cruz for a straightaway three off the back iron, no good. Rebound comes off to Justin Robinson. And Mason Blair with it into the front court. Blair pulls up for a straightaway three, no good. Tipped around. Dominic comes away with the rebound, and here come the Bears. Pikeville on the run. De La Cruz on the baseline, reverse, lays it in. Javian De La Cruz, the first man in double figures with 10, and the Bears lead at 22-19. 12:45 to go here in the first half. Out top, KCU working with it. Browning gives it up, and that is Austin Robinson. Out to Mason Blair. Blair guarded out front, gives it up. Lagon shot up, no good. Rebound, and we're going to have a shot clock violation. Ball didn't hit the rim, so a shot clock violation. It'll be UPIKE basketball. And Pike will bring it up. Parker bringing it up the floor. Parker top of the key. He's going to take it all the way. Lays it off the glass and in. So Jazz Parker gets his first field goal of the night. Give him 4 points on the evening. Out top with it is Justin Parker. Gives it up inside to Lagon. Missed shot. Rebound comes off in there to Carlton. Carlton back the other way. Carlton will drive it into the paint. Shot up, no good. Fight for the rebound. Legrand comes away with it. And he'll bring it up the floor himself. Mid-court spins. Gives it up again over here to Browning. Browning will back it back out and restart their offense. Pike was pushing them out farther and farther from the basket here. Trying to make them threes more challenging. I think they let them get in too close to the line a while ago. And Crawford on the drive, lays it in at the buzzer. And I'm sorry, no, that's Connor Maddox, 24 with the ball. Shot on the other end, good. Jazz Parker, so give him 6 here in the first half. 10:54 to go here in the half, 26-21 UPIKE. Go down to Maddox in the corner. Maddox dribbling around. And we're going to get a reach-in foul. And let's see, looks like that'll be on Gowana, and I think that's his second, so he'll probably have to take a breather here. And he does. LeFew will check in for him when we come back. Looks like it's 26-21, and we've got a media timeout. We'll be right back on the Intermountain Sports Network. Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo Center, 26-21. Pikeville leading Kentucky Christian with 10:42 to go here in the first half. We get some stats here in a few minutes. Maybe we can give you some shooting percentages and updates. As we'll check to see if the live stats is working yet. UPIKE on the defensive end, tries to get it out. There's a deep three by Austin Robinson, no good. Rebound comes off to Pikeville. And here comes the Bears back the other way, and we're going to get a charge. Let's see. Looks like that might have been Justin Robinson picking up the charge. And Javante Carlton will be charged with his first foul. Looks like Chase Parsley will come back in as Jazz Parker will take a breather. And here comes KCU back the other way. Crawford with it. Top of the key. Crawford wants to step back, and Carlton all over him. Gives it up, and there's the drive and a basket. Nice move by Austin Robinson. And here comes Pikeville back again. They go back inside to Lehue. There's a drive and a miss. Rebound, though, by Durrell. He puts it in off the miss by Parsley. And it's 28-23. Pikeville back by 5. 9:45 to play here in the first half. Pikeville, there's a deep three by Mason Blair. Again, short. Rebound comes off to Carlton. And Carlton will push it up the floor. At Lehue, they go inside to Dominic. He has it knocked away and picked up, stolen. Here comes Robinson. And, nice block by Lehue. Good timing as Robinson tries to put it up, puts it up again. This time missed it. Rebound comes off to Carlton. And Javian Dela Cruz now with it. Back out top, Carlton. Carlton on the drive, little fancy shot there. It'll be knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with Pikeville, though. Checking in for Pikeville, Stanley Perrin. And Tobler checking in also for the Bears. See, Pikeville trying to get it inbounds. There's Dela Cruz. He'll back out. Nope, steps up for a three, and it's side of the rim, no good. Rebound, loose ball on the floor. And Dela Cruz tries for the steal, can't get it. Robinson gives it back, and we'll have a charging foul. And looks like it'll go on Austin Robinson. So Austin Robinson will pick up his first foul, team's fifth. And it'll give Pikeville the ball back. Pikeville leads it 28-23, 8:45 to play here in the first half. Out front, they go inside to Lehue. A little turnaround off the glass is good. 30-23, UPIKE. In the front court with it, there's Austin Robinson. Goes to Justin Robinson. There's another deep three, and it's no good. Rebound comes off to Chase Parsley. That was Cooper. It was not Cooper. That was Maddox on the miss. Out front. Pikeville looking down inside. They give it to Tobler. He is fouled from behind, and Austin Robinson didn't like the call, but he took his shoulder out with him. He got a pretty good hand on him. So that will put Damian Tobler, 6'3" freshman from Hazard, Kentucky, at the free throw line, number 21. His first trip to the line tonight. 8:06 to play here in the first half. It's 30-23 Pikeville, and Tobler makes the first one. He'll have one more free throw coming his way. Looks like Ethan List into the ball game, and also Travis Weaver for KCU. One more free throw coming here for Tobler. The Hazard, Kentucky freshman. Free throw is up, off the back iron, no good, tipped around. It'll be picked up in there by Crawford. Owens Crawford gets it up quickly. There's a pull-up three, no, by Connor Maddox. Pikeville with the rebound. Dela Cruz bringing it up the floor. And Dela Cruz to Perrin. He can't put it in, a little bit too high on the lob. And Perrin made a good effort but couldn't get it in the basket. Back inside, and we're going to double dribble. Yep. Ball slipped out of his hand on that for List. Mason Blair checking back in for the Knights. And Pikeville calling out to play here from mid-court. Parsley brings it across the timeline. And that's how you lob it inside to Stanley Perrin. He lays it off the glass for two. 33-23, Bears with their first double-digit lead in a while. And they try to go down inside. Turnaround shot, kick back out. There's the drive. We're going to get a walk. Slid his foot. as Owens Crawford tried to take it up, put it in the basket. Got too deep in there and nowhere to go. Bringing the ball into the front court is Chase Parsley. Parsley, top of the key. Slips the defender. He's going to take it all the way in, gives it up, and Stanley Perrin again, the recipient of the. And we're going to have a 30-second timeout called by KCU as the Bears have taken it out to a 35-23 lead with 6:58 to play here in the first half. We'll stay right here with it as only a 30-second timeout. And the Bears starting to come together a little bit here now, getting a little bit of a separation between them and the Knights of KCU. It's a 12-point advantage. I think that's the biggest of the game for UPIKE. And Kelly Wells been moving several players in and out, trying to get that mix that he wants. I think he's going to try to narrow it down to about a 7-8 man rotation here as this early season winds on. Got 3 games this weekend to work on that, as he'll be back on the air tomorrow and Sunday. I think it'll be tomorrow at 4, Sunday at 3 here at the Expo Center. And it'll be KCU basketball after the timeout. Owens Crawford will bring it up the floor. Crawford into the front court, top of the key. Over to List. And that's Gillen, I can't say it. There's going to be a foul. That'll put Mason Blair, let's see.
Foul number 21, 45.
Nope, it's a common foul, so no shots. No. It'll be KCU ball on the baseline. Throw it out top to Mason Blair. Chase Parsley will be on him out at midcourt. Trying to get a pick for Blair to get a shot off. Can't. Working it around. Owens Crawford again. Tries to go down inside, and we're going to get a foul down inside, and that's going to go on Luke Layhew, the junior out of Ripley, West Virginia. And that will put number 35, Legond, on the line. So Legond will have 2 shots. I'm going to say 1 and 1, okay. Free throw is no good, so the rebound comes off to Dela Cruz, and he'll be fouled by Legond. And that'll be his second, I believe. Yes, it will be 2 on him. That's 7 now on KCU, so that will send Dela Cruz to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. Free throw's no good. Rebound Mason Blair. And coming back the other way. There's a 3 by Mason Blair off the back rim. No good. And it'll be a drive inside Legond as it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knights of KCU. And there's a steal in there by the Bears. Tobler will bring it up the floor now for Piker. Tobler gives it up. Dela Cruz, a little glide into the lane for 2. And Dela Cruz with a dozen here in the first half. 5:45 to play here in the period. 37-23 UPIKE. And there's going to be an open look. 15-footer, good. That is Least, sorry. And it'll be out front, Parsley. Parsley going to drive all the way to the basket, lays it in. Got the back door open and puts it in for 2. That's the first deuce for Parsley here today. Down into the corner. There's a 3, good by the big man, Legond. 39-28, Bears by 11, 5:05 to go here in the first half. Parsley on the right side, gets it back out top. And that's a 2-point basket by Stanley Perrin. Stanley Perrin now with 6 points off the bench for the Bears. And they'll work it around out front. Get it back. They On the right side, that is List. Out top, Mason Blair. Blair gives it up. There's a three. Good.
Goal by Cole
Gilliland on the basket. I wanted to hear him pronounce that one the first time. I wasn't sure the way it was spelled. So Gilliland gets his first basket of the day. 4:18 to go in the ball game. It's down to a 10-point advantage for the Bears, 41-31. There's a turnaround at the free throw line by Tobler is good. So Damon Tobler with a deuce. That makes him 3 points on the day. Into the front court. Gilliland. Out top, Mason Blair. Blair tries to drive, gets cut off. Lagon's shot for three, no good. Rebound comes off to Tobler. Tobler fires it up, and they'll give it back to Dela Cruz. They leave him open for three. It's good. And that's 15 for Javian Dela Cruz. Bringing it up the floor. Into the front court come the KCU Knights. Pike will stand in there man-to-man. Lagon down inside, lays over to Rails. Dominic no good. Rebound comes off to Dela Cruz. And Dela Cruz gives it up to Parsley. Back to Dela Cruz. Reverse layup for two. And we've got another timeout. Another 30 called by KCU. So KCU having to call another timeout to stop the bleeding as the Bears on top 17 now, 48-31. And they've got a nice little run here against the Knights of Kentucky Christian. You see the Bears being led with 17 by Javian Dela Cruz. He's on pace for another 30-plus night here tonight as he's playing well. He has been the leading scorer for the Bears in the first two games easily. And it looks like he's well on his way again. 17 for the first half is not bad. That's about a 34-point average if he gets the same amount in the second half. And he's still got 3 minutes left here in the first. He'll get a little breather, though, try to save his energy. As we'll bring in Jazz Parker for the Bears. Walking it into the front court is Browning. Gives it up over here to Maddox. Nightwell still trying to force him out well past the three-point line. Mason Blair shot pulls up short. Rebound comes away to Dez Brown, who's into the ball game for the first time. And now out front, it'll be Parsley. He gives it up to Tobler down inside. Dez Brown will turn around, no good. Fight for the rebound. It'll be Mason Blair coming out of there with it. So Blair will come into the front court. Over to Owens Crawford. Crawford drives. There's a three out of the corner. Good by Connor Maddox, the sophomore from Augusta, Kentucky. 48-34 Pikeville. 2:12 to go here in the first half. Jazz Parker kicks it back outside. Down into the corner. There's a three. No by Damon Tobler. Give it up cross court. Pike will stand in the man-to-man. A little bit of a mismatch here, as you may see. Owens, there's a three out of the corner. Good by Mason Blair. So it's 48-37. UPIKE lead been cut to 11. Deep three. Parsley, good. And he answers the three by Mason Blair. There's a two-point shot, top of the key, no good. Rebound knocked away. 4 UPIKE Bears around it, so they come away with it. Parsley, pull up three on the other end again. This one's short. And I think we're going to get, what we're going to get here? We're going to get over the back. And we are going to get over the back and a technical as well on Darrell Dominic. So he has 3 fouls now as he gets the technical. So he gets 3 personal fouls quickly. And we have a timeout on the floor. 51-37 UPIKE, a minute 18 to go here in the first half. This is Intermountain Sports Network. Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo Center. 51-38, the Bears on top of the minute 18 to play here. In the first half, the technical shot being shot and missed out there by Connor Maddox. And now we'll get 2 free throws. Or 1 and 1, yes. And going to the free throw line to shoot the 1 and +1 is Owens Crawford. Owens Crawford for KCU. Let's see, he has 4 points in the ball game. Makes the front end. He'll have 1 more coming his way. Give him 5 on the evening. And the lead now 51-39 for UPIKE. Got 1 more shot. Second one is good as well. Making it an 11-point game, 51-40 with 1:15 to play. High scoring affair here so far at the Expo Center. Parker with the little drive, kicks it out in the corner. And they'll give it up out front. 3-point shot up, no good. And we're going to have a foul on Dez Brown on the miss by Stanley Perrin.
Number 21,
And it's 43-0 halftime. The Pikeville Panthers lead in their playoff game against Pineville. So the foul went on, well, I don't see the double bonus coming up. 2 shots for Justin Robinson. The foul was Damian Tobler, his second. Nope, they're going to change that. They took it off. The shot went up and was good. 51-41, 10-point game. They can make it 9 here with 1:04 to go in the half. And does. So Robinson gets them both. All right, we're bringing it back up the floor. 2-3 zone out there by the Knights. Perrin kicks it in the corner. Jazz Parker on the drive, missed it. Ball tipped back out. Here comes Owens, gives it up. Nice pass inside, and it's going to be an and one opportunity for Owens Crawford as he makes the basket. He'll go to the line. It's 51-44. Chance to cut into that. Pike will lead a little bit here. As checking back in for Pikeville is Javante Carlton. Owens Crawford at the free throw line. Free throw is good. 51-45, UPIKE by 6. Letting the Knights cut into that lead here. And coming front court. Pikeville got a chance to get 1 or 2 more possessions here. Working it around out top. There's a 3. Carlton, good. And it's 54-45. 22 seconds left. First basket for Carlton tonight. It's a 3. Owens Crawford, they're going to play for one last shot here. Try to go in down 7. There's a deep 3, no. And on the rebound, put back up. Does it count? Basket by Crawford. 54-47, Bears by 7. This is WPRG TV5. Welcome back to East Kentucky Expo Center here at the half. It's 54-47. Both teams are on the bench ready to go back to play. UPIKE coming back out on the floor with a little bit different starting lineup here for the second half. You got Parsley, Lehue, Dela Cruz, Gowana, and Javante Carlton getting the nod here to start the second half. And we're about ready to go back to play here. Let's see if the Bears made some adjustments at halftime. I'm not sure Kelly Wells was real happy about the defensive effort there late in that first half as the Knights closed into a 7 points, and they'll have the ball to start this second half. Could make it a 5, even 4-point game if they can score here. And out front with it is Owens Crawford. Mason Blair now. Pikeville in that man-to-man. They'll switch a lot out of that, and then KC will try to get some mismatches. Owens Crawford wants to put it on the floor, kicks it into the corner. 3 is up and good. Over there, that was Connor Maddox, and it's a 4-point ball game, 54-50. Kelly Wells not happy with him getting that good of a look out of the corner. And we're going to get a walk on Gowanus. 54-50. So Stanley Perrin checks in now for the Bears. 4-point lead, and the Bears have yet to score in the second half. KCU could cut it to 2, even 1 with a 3-pointer. Maddox will bring it into the front court. All these guards from KCU can shoot the ball. They've gone small here in the second half, if you'll notice. Driving underneath. Maddox, there's Blair straight away. No, rebound comes off to Stanley Perrin, and here come the Bears. Carlton into the front court with it. Dela Cruz calling for it down on the baseline. They can get it to him. And Carlton gets it into the corner. 3, good. Chase Parsley. And Parsley now with 8 points in the ball game. Chase Parsley, a 5'10" junior from Kermit, West Virginia. 3 out of the corner. Robinson, no good. Rebound, Stanley Perrin. Luana pushing it up the floor now for the Bears. Luana passes it to himself. There's Dela Cruz with it out front. Dela Cruz pulls up for a 3. It's in and out. Perrin picks it up, puts it in. One power dribble, laying into the ball. We're back up to a 9-point lead now for Pikeville. 59-50, 18:09 to go here in the ball game. And coming into the front court is Owens Crawford. Man with 2 last names. Crawford takes it into the paint and might have got by the Walker. Looked like he slid. And there is a 3 by Maddox. So Maddox makes it a 6-point ball game, 59-53. Stanley Perrin gets it inside, misses the easy one. And rebound comes off to Austin Robinson. Crawford on the drive. Missed the shot, rebound Perrin. Stanley Perrin picking up some rebounds here. Going back the other way, Chase Parsley gives it up and no good, but Perrin with another rebound, another garbage basket. And Stanley Perrin in double figures now with 10. The Bears on top, 61-53, 17-10 to go here in the ball game. Out top, Crawford. Gives it up to Austin Robinson. And there's Maddox. Maddox tries to dribble. Oh, nice spin, and we won't get a foul. I believe it's going to be Stanley Perrin. Stanley Perrin picks up his first foul. And we'll see Tobler checking in for the Bears. 61-53, Pikeville. Try to go inside, and we're going to get another foul. This time it'll be on Carlton. And the Bears fouls mounting up. That's 5 now on Pikeville. And it's the KCU trying to get the ball inbounds. They'll throw it over top, intercepted by Carlton, and he's fouled. Maddox denying the foul, but it's pretty obvious. 61-53, still the Bears leading. They've got the basketball. And now they'll try to set up a pick out front. Give it up to Tobler. In the corner, Dela Cruz. Parsley comes off the screen, back to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz spins, takes it in, lays it off the glass, no good. Gets his own rebound, goes in, puts it on the other side and in. Good hustle by Javian De La Cruz. Puts Pikeville up by 10, 63-53. Back the other way now. Pikeville still in the man-to-man defense. There's a three straight away. Good by Owens Crawford. He has 14 on the night. There's the drive by Parsley, and he's going to be fouled. Foul's on Mason Blair. His second, team's fourth. Oh, I'm sorry, team's second. Sorry, both teams with two team fouls. I was looking at the wrong number, my bad. Get it down inside, there's Gowanna from the elbow, good. So Gowanna makes it 65-56. Pikeville, 15:45 to go. Pikeville getting out, pressing out front on the man. There's the switch. And there's a switch again, and there is Maddox for three, no good. Rebound comes off to Tobler. Pikeville will push it up the floor quickly. De La Cruz into the corner to Gowanna. Back out to Carlton. That tries to go inside to De La Cruz, and what are we going to have here? Foul on Carlton. I'm not sure about that one. That pistol came late. Unless he pushed somebody away from the ball. Back the other way. Maddox wanting that three. Now he's going to put it in the floor and drive. And we're going to get another foul on Javian De La Cruz. And Kelly Wells, I think, is going to call a timeout here. It'll be a full timeout, and Kelly Wells wanting to talk to the officials about 30-second timeout. We'll keep it as a 30. So 30-second timeout. Kelly Wells trying to get an explanation on the last couple of calls. And we'll see how that goes, as working the officials is part of your job as coaching. Both teams, Pikeville 4 team fouls, 2 on Kentucky Christian. And the Bears lead at 65-56. Javian De La Cruz leading all scorers with 19. But Owens Crawford right behind him with 14 for KCU. Also with a dozen for the Knights is Connor Maddox. He's been deadly behind the three-point line here today. It'll be KCU ball on the baseline. And they'll get it in quickly to Crawford. Step back by Crawford is good. So Owens Crawford, 65-58 now. Chase Parsley drives, gives it up. Gowanna. And we're going to get a foul. Now all of a sudden they're going to call it tight.
Foul number 2 for Kentucky.
So the foul is on Justin Robinson. His second, team's third. Get it back out top to Carlton. Gives it up. Trying to drive with it. Parsley, he'll back it back out. Gives it back to Carlton. Carlton drives, puts it off the glass too hard. Rebound, Tobler missed it. He'll go to the free throw line and shoot a pair, though. And the foul is Austin Robinson, his third, team's fourth. And it'll be Tobler shooting 2 shots. Fouled in the act of shooting. Free throw's good. One more coming his way. 14:38 to go here in the ball game. 66-58. Bears by 8. And waiting on everybody to get set. Now we'll have one more free throw coming for Tobler. And this one is short. Parsley comes up with the tough rebound. Back-heel, nice pass. Tobler lays it in. That's another assist out there for Chase Parsley. He's had about 3 or 4 tonight. Again, sorry for not having stats updated, but had a computer failure at the scorer's desk. And we'll get a foul on Chase Parsley.
Foul on
Fifth team foul on the Bears. So it'll be in out of just a common foul, throw it in out of bounds, and they'll get it in to Owens Crawford. Turnaround jumper again by Crawford, this time no good. Rebound picked up by Gowana. And Gowana going to push it up the floor, gives it up. And Dela Cruz. And that's 21 now for Javian Dela Cruz. And the Bears up 70-58. Crawford on the other side, there's Maddox. He's been deadly behind that three-point line. This time Bears getting out on him, hedging out both sides of the pick. And I'll tell you, nice hands that time to hold on to that ball. Two Bears had a shot at it. And again, there's Maddox. Maddox has it blocked. Dela Cruz. And they're going to call the walk. And the other official has the foul. That's a good call. So Maddox just picked up his second foul. Team's fifth. Parker checking in for the Bears. And let's see, it'll be Javante Carlton going to the bench. Bears up by a dozen, 70-58 with 13:20 to go. Parsley on the drive, missed it. Rebound tipped away and picked up by KCU's Browning. Browning wants to go all the way, kicks it back out, and out of bounds. Trying to save it over that time was Crawford. So it'll be UPIKE basketball. And it'll be Parker bringing it up the floor. Parker top of the key. Brings over to the right side looking. Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz pulls up in the lane, good. And it's 23 points for Dela Cruz. And it's 72-58 Bears. Out top with it, KCU looking. There's Maddox for three, and this one's off the front of the rim. And two Pikeville players fighting for the rebound, goes out of bounds. Mason Blair checking back in now for the Knights. And it'll be KCU ball on the baseline. And we've got a full timeout, 72-58 UPIKE, 12:40 to play here in the ball game. This is Intermountain Sports Network. Welcome back to the Expo Center here in downtown Pikeville, 72-58. UPIKE leads Kentucky Christian in what's been a high-scoring affair. Looks like we're well on our way to 100 points tonight, maybe both teams. 72-58 here with about 12:40 to go here in the half. And it'll be KCU throwing it over top to Crawford. Crawford with it out top the key. There's Robinson. That's Austin Robinson, and a late foul call on Tobler. Looked like he was watching to see if that was going to go in before he blew the whistle. So Austin Robinson will go to the free throw line. And the foul was on Tobler. It's his third. Team's sixth. Free throw short. So the next UPIKE foul will be the 1-and-1 for KCU. And it'll be one more free throw coming for Austin Robinson. Second one is up, and this one's good. Was he in the act of shooting a three? Evidently, there'll be three free throws. 72-59. And makes the second one, or third one, 72-70. UPIKE with the lead. Parsley gives it up to Gowana. Back out to Parker. Inside it goes to Tobler for two. 74-60. UPIKE Tobler now with 8 points on the night. Crawford. Robinson. Austin Robinson gets in the corner. There's a drive into the paint, and we got a walk called as UPIKE doubles up down inside. We got a timeout on the floor, an Appalachian media timeout. 74-40, UPIKE by 14 with 11:55 to go here on WPRG TV. Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo Center. 74-60, UPIKE leading. We got 11:55 to play here in the contest. And it'll be UPIKE with the basketball. KCU going back to the man-to-man. And Tobler with it for Pike, puts it on the floor, takes it down on the baseline. Little jump stop move, missed it, got too far under the basket. And the rebound by Lagon. And here comes KCU. Maddox wanted a three. It's going to be stolen away, but he gets by with the hold. That'd have been a 15-yarder in the basket in football. But missed shot. Pikeville comes away with the rebound. Back the other way, Dela Cruz under the basket, reverse, lays it in. 25 now for Dela Cruz. Into the front court is Justin Robinson. Back it goes to Maddox. Blair. Little runner in the lane is good by Mason Blair. That's 5 for Blair. Back out top. Pikeville gives it up to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz gets by it up, gets called for the walk. Checking in for the Bears now, Javante Carlton, as Tobler will take a breather. Got a high school score for you, Boyle County 49, Floyd Central 0. Out top with it, Robinson gives it up now to Blair for three, no good. Rebound comes off to Jazz Parker. Parker pushing it up the floor. In the corner, Dela Cruz, three. Might have got by with a little bunny hop there, but it makes it 79-82, or 79-62. Bears give it up, and there's a drive inside. Blair misses, tipped around 2 or 3 times. Ball loose, Dela Cruz comes away with it. And Dela Cruz gives it up to Carlton, and one. Sheet foul that time by KCU. That looked like it was going to be an obvious basket, so he'll get a extra free throw out of it. 80-62, UPIKE leading, 10 minutes, 4 seconds to play here in the ball game. And we got one shot for Javante Carlton. Free throw's good. 81-62. Bringing it up the floor is Austin Robinson. And that's an illegal pick on Austin Robinson. And that's his 4th.
Austin Robinson is 4, team 7.
So Austin Robinson picked up his 4th foul. And we got 9:55 to play. 81-62, UPIKE with the lead. There's a nice pass. Carlton with the basket assist to Jazz Parker. Out top with it now is Austin Robinson. Or Justin Robinson, I'm sorry, get them mixed up. And it'll be a foul on Dela Cruz. His 2nd foul. Team 7, so it'll be 1-1 coming up now for Justin Robinson.
Number 2, Justin Robinson.
And we've got free throws coming. 1-1. Free throw's good. Got one more coming his way. 83-63. Bears by 20. That's 11 points now in the ball game for Justin Robinson. He can make it 12 here. And does. 83-64. 19-point lead now for the Bears. Crawford checks back in now for KCU. And here come the Bears back up the floor. Out top to Parker. Jazz Parker on the drive, lays it up, rolls it in. 85-64 Bears. And well, we got Austin Robinson on the drive. No. Rebound comes off, and the steal by Robinson. Shot no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up no good. This time rebound comes off to Gowana. And they go on the other end, and Carlton misses the gimme. Be kicked out of bounds by Chase Parsley. It'll be KCU bringing it up the floor. 8:58 to play in the ball game. Out top with it, Crawford. Blair puts it on the floor. Trying to get around Parker. Nothing there. Three out of the corner. Good for Austin Robinson. Gowana called for the walk. Yep. 85-67. 8:38 to go in the ball game. Pikeville leading. Here we go back the other way. And nice steal by Parker. Parker takes it in, lays it in. Good job by Jazz Parker. Robinson laner in the lane, rolls in. Justin Parker with the basket. He's back in the ball game. Dela Cruz spins, has it knocked away. They're going to get the foul on Maddox. No, they're going to get it on Robinson. They're going to get it on Justin Robinson. Dela Cruz at the free throw line. Free throw's good. Got one more. He makes it 88-69. We still got 8:10 to play. Said we might have a high scoring affair here tonight. It has been. Second one's good as well. 89-69. 20-point lead for the Bears. 8:08 to go. Out top with it, Crawford. Free throw line. Crawford trying to dribble himself inside, and we won't get a walk. Tobler checking into the ball game as Chase Parsley will get a breather. So the Bears with the 89-69 lead, and Parker will bring it up the floor. Jazz Parker takes the top of the key, goes inside to Gowana, into the corner, Carlton. Nightwell working it around the corner. Parker has it knocked away and run down by Justin Robinson. Maddox on the drive, missed it. Rebound comes off to Dela Cruz. He's double teamed. Ball loose. They're going to get the steal. And he'll go into the corner to Maddox. Maddox tries to drive baseline, gets cut off. Mason Blair spins. Kicks it back outside. Deep three by Robinson. No good. Rebound, Gowana. And they'll get it up the floor quickly to Carlton. Carlton goes strong to the basket and gets fouled. No basket, but he will go to the free throw line. So the foul will go on Justin Robinson, his fourth. So both of the Robinsons have 4 fouls each. And 2 shots coming for Carlton. And the shot is good, making it 90-69. $7:10 to go here in the ball game. And a second shot up and good. So 91-69. Out top with it for KCU is Browning. Get it down in the corner to Maddox. Back out top, there's Browning again. Maddox, a deep three down at the W, and Walters, he nails it. Well, they lost to EKU last night, 136-92. They don't look tired over it today. I will try to take it inside Carlton. He'll get it back out front. Jazz Parker. Dela Cruz in the paint. And we're going to get a walk called. I'm not sure that he moved his pivot foot, but the official says he does. Got a 30-second timeout called by UPIKE. Will be a full timeout. 91-72 UPIKE, 6:29 to go. This is WPRG TV 5. Welcome back to the East Kentucky Expo Center. 91-72 UPIKE over KCU. 136-92 last night as KCU loses to EKU. And let's see, give you some numbers from there. Looks like Crawford had 11 points then. And what's he got tonight? Well, he's out of the game, I can't tell you. But I know Mason Blair put up a bunch last night. Mason Blair had 26. He's only got 5 here today. And UPIKE trying to play some defense. Maddox wanting to drive it in the lane. Maddox puts the leaner up, no good. And rebound taken away that time by Austin Robinson. He puts it back in, makes it 91-74. Out top, Jazz Parker drives into the lane. Has it knocked away, gets it back, puts it in. Jazz Parker with the basket. Give him 12 now on the day. There is Mason Blair, and he'll be fouled by Jazz Parker. Parker will pick up the foul. It'll be his first. And what we got here? We got a looks like we've got another full timeout. We'll take it as well. 93-74. UPIKE with 5:47 to play on WPRG TV. Welcome back to the Expo Center here in downtown Pikeville. 93-74 UPIKE. And the free throw is good by Mason Blair. We got a final from the Pikeville game. 49-16 as Mason Blair misses the second. Rebound comes off to Dela Cruz. As Pikeville will move on in the playoffs. We'll get you some more playoff scores as they come available. Pikeville working around Dela Cruz in the paint, down into the corner. Guana three. 96-75. And Robinson has that shot blocked by Guana. And here comes Dela Cruz back the other way. They give it to Guana, back to Parker. Little leaner from the elbow, no. Rebound Parker back out top. And it will start all over again to get over now to Parsley. He goes back inside to Guana, into the corner to Parker for three. It's good. 99-75. The Bears approaching the century mark for the second time this week, or this season. I guess last weekend. And out top with it again is Austin Robinson. Three, good. Tell you, KCU could put them up themselves. 99-78 with 4:40 to go. Parker back the other way for Pikeville. He'll wait on help. Chase Parsley. In the corner, there's a three. Carlton, no good. And we're going to get the push off on Dela Cruz.
That is his third personal foul. Team's 9.
So Dela Cruz picks up the foul. That is his fourth. And we've got 4:29 to go. Checking into the ball game again is Tobler for Pikeville. Tobler is, again, the 6'3 freshman from Hazard, Kentucky. And 1-1 coming now for Justin Robinson. Free throw is good. And it's 99-79. 4:29 to go here in the contest. One more free throw, and it's good as well. KCU, a good free throw shooting team, as most good outside shooting teams are. Chase Parsley, they try to double team him, gets it into the front court. Back to Parker. Guana now. Guana over to Dela Cruz. Dela Cruz. And Mason Blair going to call about that, but you can see him pull the jersey. That's been called a hold in the NFL, and you know they never call holding in the NFL. It'll be Dela Cruz at the line to shoot 2. As that puts the double bonus in now for KCU, so the Bears will be shooting 2 for the remainder. Misses it. Dances around the rim, falls off. One more shot coming for Javian Dela Cruz. Try to make it an even 100-80. Second shot is good, and it's 180. 4:11 now to play here in the ball game. Back the other way quickly is Austin Parker. Gives it back to Maddox. Maddox with a nice drive, can't finish, rebound to Tobler. Parsley will bring it up the floor. Parsley back to Guana. Guana steps into the elbow for a 2, sorry. Guana makes it 102-80. We're down to 3:30 to play. There is Austin Parker. Mason Blair's 3, no good. Rebound Tobler. Tobler will take it down the floor, gives it up to Dela Cruz, lays it in. Javian Dela Cruz, 32 on the day. And Robinson undercut. I don't think that was intentional, but it will be on Guana. So Guana picks up his 3rd. And we'll got a substitution coming in. So Justin Robinson will be at the line as Pike. We're going to go with Javante Carlton, the 6'4" senior guard. At the free throw line is Justin Robinson, makes it 104-83. 3:10 to go. Pikeville works it down quickly out top to Parker. Parker drives, kicks it into the corner. Dela Cruz, 3 is no good. Tobler fights for it, but it'll be taken away in there and knocked out of bounds. We'll have a foul. Seconds will be on Javian Dela Cruz. And that is his 4th. Dela Cruz averaging in the high 30s here this season. This has been the 3rd game. He's been above 30 all 3 ball games. Was player of the week in the Mid-South Conference last week. And Connor Maddox at the free throw line. Makes the first one, 104-84. 2:53 to go. Pikeville leading the Knights of Kentucky Christian. He makes them both, 104-85. Parker will bring it up the floor now for the Bears. 17 points now for Maddox. Parker driving in, kicks it back out. Guana. They go back inside to Tobler. Tobler decides to back it in, spins, puts a shot off the glass, no good. And we'll have a foul. And the foul will be on Connor Maddox, his 3rd. And Tobler will be at the line shooting 2 shots. Everybody will be shooting 2 for the final 2:32 to go as both teams in the double bonus. Free throw's good. He's got 1 more to go. Blair checks in. And Parsley checks in for the Bears. So we got Austin Parker checking in for KCU. Also Mason Blair checking in for KCU. Free throw, no good. Rebound comes off to Austin Parker. Parker pulls up for three on the other end, nails it.
Basket by Austin Robinson.
Austin Robinson gets the shot. And back the other way, they get it in the corner to Dela Cruz. Back out to Gowana. Gowana will go to the other side, restart their offense. Gowana sees an angle, pisses it into the corner. Pass is good, nope, back up top. And out we go, back up top. There's a deep three by Dela Cruz, he nails it. 108-88, UPIKE, 150 to play. Out top again now is Crawford. There's Justin Robinson with deep three, trying to answer on the other side by Maddox, no good. Here comes Dela Cruz back the other way, and there's a pass inside to Carlton for two. 110-88. And there's a three, good by Austin Robinson. So 110-91. UPIKE with the lead. Gowana with a little bit of shake and bake out front. Gowana kicks it into the corner. Carlton fakes the three, drives, goes underneath. Tobler shot up, no good, but he'll go to the free throw line. With 57 seconds left, it's 110-91 UPIKE. And let's see. Justin Robinson will leave the game with 5 fouls. And it'll be Tobler at the free throw line. See who checks in for the Bears. Looks like Dez Brown. So 110-91. Dela Cruz will go to the bench. Kyle Browning coming in for KCU. And at the free throw line, Tobler with his second shot. 110-91, Pikeville. Shot is no good. Rebound comes off to Mason Blair. Blair taking it all the way to the other end. Missed the shot. Gets the rebound from out of bounds, so it'll go back to Pikeville. So let's see. So everybody checking in and out. I'm just going to call their name when they get there. We got 50 seconds left. And it'll be Pike will bring it in the front court. Tobler gives it up. And Carlton with the drive. Let's see, do we count the basket? Nope. So the foul will be on Browning. No continuation, which there shouldn't be. No, they called it good. Okay. Missed the free throw. So 112-91. And Dez Brown will pick up the foul with 31 seconds left as Least was driving to the basket. Dez Brown has 2 fouls on him. So Lest will be at the free throw line for KCU. Shot is no good. Checking in for UPIKE is Brady Schmidt. One more free throw coming for Least. He makes it. And it's 112-92, 30 seconds left. Still got like a half a second differential on the shot clock, so the Bears theoretically need to shoot one, and they try to get it to Brown. Brown can't tip it in. It'll be KCU ball with 19 seconds left. UPIKE put a little bit of defense on. There's the steal by Parker. Parker will dribble it out if they let him. And they will, so it'll be 112-92 will be your final as the UPIKE Bears defeat the KCU Knights here at the Expo Center. We'll take a break and be back with some final numbers and Coach Kelly Wells on WPRG TV.